Hey YouTube, sorry, got my little juice box here. My apartment was having some kind of free food thing down in the office, and I went down and got some walking tacos and some juice box, which I thought was a little odd, but you know, whatever. Excuse me. So, first, I've been thinking about this video literally all day. It came to me about 9 o'clock this morning. I was on campus doing walking to class, and I was just thinking, because that's what I do while I walk into class. I put my headphones in, I walk around, and I think and contemplate the whys and hows of the universe. And I got to thinking, I was watching, I can't remember whose it was, a video the other day, and they were talking about, you know, if you don't work, you know, if you're upset because you don't yet have a deity, don't worry, it'll come. And I just kind of wanted to throw my opinion out there about deity and what I think deity really is. And sorry, my chair slipped. Yeah, talk about what I think deity is and what I think it really means to work with a deity, and why it's absolutely okay to not have a deity and not want a deity. But first, I got these two little rocks I gotta show you. I found these outside. I don't know what they are. I'm not a crazy rock hound. When I say crazy, I don't mean negative. I mean, I'm not very well educated in the different rocks, so I don't really know how to define what's what. But first one I found was this one here. Excuse my nasty nails. And this camera does not do it justice, okay? It's like a gray, bluish color, and then it's got like a track going through there. Focus again. Come on. Come on, camera. Why are you focusing on everything other than the rock? Alright, well, you can't see it, but there's a pretty trail going through there. It's gorgeous. Just hollered at me. It was raining and it was bright and shiny. It was great. And I found this one. Again, I have no idea what kind of rock this is, but just gorgeous. Alright, so there's my little rock hound find for the day. But getting back into my video, and I've got a new notebook. Gonna go back in, and I made notes because I don't want to come on here and just ramble any more than I already do, because I have a problem with just talking and talking and nobody cares what I'm saying. So, I want to talk about the thing that nobody will talk about, and that to me is it's okay to be a practicing witch, to call yourself a pagan, and to not have or work with a deity. Okay, so it's okay to not have a deity. It's okay to not want a deity. That's the part that nobody talks about. You know, oh, I want a deity, but no one's came to me yet, and whatnot. And you know what? That's fine. If you want one, and you find one, great. More power to you. But if you are out there and you feel little because you don't have a deity and you don't want a deity, that's okay. I mean, it's not okay to feel little, but it's okay to not want or have a deity. So I'll go into kind of what I believe and where my personal beliefs on deity stand. So what I think, and in my experience in life, deity, and again, I'm reading off my notes that I did handwrite. These aren't something somebody else found and on the internet. This is what I wrote down that came out of my head. Deity is a manifestation of personal archetypes that we as humans have created so that we may better connect with the universe and with external powers. So what I'm saying is, and I'm not well versed in the different deities, the different pantheons out there. That's something that's on my big long list of stuff that I need to study. Different pantheons is definitely one of them. But, you know, you think Athena, right? I think it's Athena. Again, if I'm wrong in saying this. Aphrodite. Thinking of Aphrodite. I apologize. You think Aphrodite, you think of love and pink, and, you know, she's some badass goddess of love, essentially. And if I've insulted any Athena devoted witches out there, I apologize. Correct me. I'm willing to take that. But she is the goddess of love. Now, I personally don't understand why you would need a god or goddess to tell you how to love. But that was something that way back when people thought they needed. And so they came up with this idea, and they have since they put a lot of power and a lot of energy and a lot of intent into the same idea. Millions of people did. And so that manifested into this archetype, essentially, that everybody viewed just a little differently than the others. And then too, they called it a goddess. So here's where what I believe, getting farther away from deities themselves. I believe in a higher consciousness, and I believe in the power of the universe. And I also believe that we have the ability to tap into and access a collective conscious. Going farther than that, I believe that we are deity. That deity is within all of us, that we all have the power to tap into this, and become what we define as deity. I think it's our job as humans, and especially us as witches, to work to achieve this higher power and higher state of consciousness. We've got to work on expanding our mind, opening that third eye chakra, and just really, doing some work to achieve deity status and essentially change the world. Now here is what I don't believe, because I want to clarify, because I know that can come off as kind of harsh to some people, saying I don't believe in what this object that you hold at very, very high regard in your mind. You don't like hearing somebody come in and say, no, that's fake, I don't like it. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like, if that's what you do, awesome. These are my opinions, this is what I believe, and I look down on nobody for thinking any differently than myself. So, what I don't believe, I do not believe that having a deity or believing in deity is bad or negative. I can see why some people do. I understand that. Okay, I don't understand it, but I do accept it. I don't think that having a deity makes you less of a witch. In fact, most of the witchy population would say the opposite, that not having a deity would kind of make you less of a witch. Don't believe that either, obviously. And I don't believe that you have to have a deity to work with deity kinds of energies and the archetypes. If I'm doing I don't really do love spells, but if I'm doing, let's say, like a self-love, I'm doing like a self-love spell, and I want to call upon the power of Aphrodite to help me, achieve this level of self-love that I'm looking for, I don't believe that I have to believe in deity to use that power. And here's why. Like I said before, these archetypes have power and have became deity because people over thousands of years has given it to them. So, yeah. So I guess that just wraps it up. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, comment, whatever. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. I will be coming out with more. This is only my second video ever to make on YouTube. But, well, minus those other two. And I'll put that in here too. I'd put 2 videos up about 3 months ago. I think it was 3 months ago. It feels like it was 3 months ago. When I was starting to do a year and a day challenge that I had written for myself. And I got like a week or 2 into it, and then everything I was doing just fell to shit. And I wasn't able to keep up with it and do that, keep up with that time constraint. So rather than leave those videos up for people to watch and get hopeful that more was coming, I'm sorry, I decided to just delete them, and hopefully one day I'll get back with that. I've still got the list put together. I've still got the book I got, not a reading book, a book that like a notebook that I had bought specifically for that to record everything in. Hopefully one day I'll get back with that and upload those videos. But for now, I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, that's all I had to say. This has been on my mind all day. Got home from the rain, went downstairs and got some, and went and ate. And I apologize for looking everywhere else other than the camera. I have a hard time staring at one spot for a long period of time, and my eyes wander all the time anyways, so, but yeah. Yeah, so like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, comment just if you disagree, if you agree, whatever. Just felt like this needs to be out there. I haven't seen a YouTube video out there yet that addresses this in the way that I feel like it needs to be addressed. So, yeah, thanks. Bye!